Alrighty, we should be streaming now. Just do a few little tests. I reckon we should be up and running. I'm going to do a couple more tests, apologies. Righty. Right, so I'm going to run through a couple of things on the server. Got some good feedback. A few people wanted to see what the server had to offer, and I thought, you know what, that's a pretty good idea. So one of the first things I'd like to show is a casino, which is pretty cool. Inside we've got the roulette, we've got the official casino content stuff. We've got the roulette, fully working, chip dealer, blackjack, spin and win. Right, so I'm going to run through a couple of things. Apologies, I got the feedback. Got some good feedback. That's kind of awkward. Yeah. So this content we've just installed as well. Got a little casino NPC where you can bet money, and a double or nothing. I can run through a couple of these things, how to play and how they work. But they're pretty straightforward. The spin and win is one of the most easy. You literally just press E, costs $1,000, spins and you win. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah, well, that sucks. What else? Double or nothing. This is pretty cool as well. So this is literally what it just says, double or nothing. So you press E to double your money. So I've just put $1,500 in. Now I have the risk of pressing E again and doubling it, or I can cash out and get my money back. Press E. Okay, I just doubled it. I can do that again. Okay, well, I just lost everything. But yeah, a lot of people get up to times 10, which is the jackpot. You get quite a bit of cash doing that, which is pretty cool. Our roulette. Let me buy some chips. So you got our money down here. So I'll put $1,000 in. Oops. 100 chips. Exchange. Sweet. And now I can't really explain the rules of this. It's one of those things you can really just have to Google yourself. What I can say though is if you press E on the little guy and go rules, there's a website you can visit. Sorry, it's loading. Yep, there we go. And that teaches you how to play. They're not the greatest rules, but they get the general idea. But we've got our chips, 100 chips. I'm gonna bet 5 of them on. We'll say bet them on red. Right. So I'll put them there. You can see. Oops. It takes a few seconds for the roll, so other players can join in on this as well. So compared to the spin and win and the double or nothing and the casino guy over there, these blackjack and roulette, other players can join in, which is really cool. Right, let's see if we're lucky. So that was only 5 chips I bet, and oh well, what's the bet? It landed on 0. That's not something you see regularly. Moving on, we can have a look at the blackjack. Blackjack's my personal favourite. I'll bet 5 again. I'm not very lucky. So the aim of this game is to get to as close to 21 as possible without going over it. I'm at 15. I'm gonna risk it. Oh yes, got blackjack. Excellent. I'm gonna YOLO it. Bet everything. I'd stand on that. Oh, it's a push. Now pushes, a lot of people get confused and say, oh what, it's a draw, I lost everything. Well, what you're going to need to do is go back to the chip exchange, buy something, you can buy like 2 chips. I'm going to buy 1. Right, and then you just go back, and it will continue the game. Okay, 5 chips is the minimum, there we go, that was silly of me. Oops. Right. Now, it will continue, should continue. Should make me out to be alive. There we go. There we go. See it, and it just continues like that. And we got blackjack, so I should have win. Unless he gets blackjack, let's push again. There we go. So I just won everything and double my money. Yeah, but that's pretty cool. We'll head out. So that's pretty much the casino. This thing's pretty straightforward as well. You just bet how much money. So it's really straightforward. Choose color, purple. Bet how much money, minimum of $500, I'll bet 1,000, and then you first spin, and I got green, lost everything. But yeah. What else have we got? Hey Calyx, I'm on a stream. Oh dear. Oh dear, well, we've got that as well. Right. I'm on stream, Calyx. You should hop on now. Well, let's head over to the car dealer. So these taxi little things are really handy.
Okay.
Please come again.
Yeah, of course I had to add that. These little taxis can get around town. Let's say you don't want to buy a car, just want to taxis. Wow, that's magically levitating. Let's say you don't want to get a car. These are really handy. These get you to the general places that most common for people to come. But yeah. Okay, inside we've got so all these cars we've got on display here are actually cars you can get over the dealers. So I've got quite a wide variety. We've got our generic Toyotas all the way up to some of the sport cars. On this server, on Prism Servers, we really appreciate donators, and we've given donators a special access to a few cars that you can still do it even if you don't donate, but they're just pretty cool. I've got Ford Model T, Tesla, a few of these cars. A lot of players really quite enjoy them. They're like, you know, oh that's cool, I'll support the server, which really helps. But if you don't really want to donate and you're like, nah, screw it, you just, these are the cars for everyone. Apologies for the lag. And these cars, there's plenty of them here, and these ones are you can buy on this server as well. Once you buy a car, it's that forever. It doesn't matter if you disconnect, you can spawn it in. So we'll spawn that one in. So yeah. We've got VC mod as well, which is pretty cool. So we've got the full lights. We've got ELS as well for the police cars, which we'll move on to soon. We've got the lights, so it looks really good at night time. But let's head over to the city. Mute that sound for the moment, it's very noisy. Well, I need to redo my license. At the moment we're growing a server recently, so our player base isn't huge, but if you find this server, you know, oh that looks pretty cool, I'd love you to join. Really, really. let's park our car down. Yep, I'm a good driver. Alright, let's head over here. Right, so... Oh, okay, so you're going to want to press... So on our server, we've got the DarkRP. You want to press F4, and go to the Jobs tab. And here are all our jobs. If you notice these light blue ones, these are for our donators. Like I said, you don't have to donate, but it's appreciated. You will be rewarded. We've got some really cool ones that are very popular, such as Batman. You get to fly around the place. Piano. I've got a... Yeah, that one. KKK, Bloods, Crips, Terrorists. We've got quite a few. All of these are pretty cool, and we've got for memes. Yeah, we've got Knuckles, the meme at the moment where everyone's loving. We got Knuckles. You can play as Knuckles, which is pretty cool. And to top it off,
you have to have Ebola to know the way. Do you know the way?
We've got people spamming that around the place. Pretty funny though. Anyway, let's change to a police officer. Whoops. Right, and so these are the government vehicles. So here, as a police officer, you can spawn in quite a few cars. Different jobs, according to the government, have obviously different cars. So the president, we don't have mayor on our server. President gets to spawn in limos, a secret service. These are just normal generic police chief cars. This car's a donator one. It's Roz's. Pretty sure it was in Top Gear, which is pretty cool. It's got a little Easter egg, which I won't tell you what it is. Gonna have to join to find that out. Got a few more, and we're possibly adding fire trucks to this server very shortly, which is pretty exciting. Let's just spawn in Holden. Right. Don't know why it's purple today. Should be. So yeah, we've got the ELS, so we've got the ear rape of the siren. Which is pretty cool. Our donators receive... hey Alex. Our donators receive the SWAT job, which is an advanced police officer job. That they have a riot shield, which can protect them, and they've got the... I'll get to that later as well. No, all cops get that. If I can find it. Why am I on fire? Here it is, the spike strap. And use that to pop fires, which is pretty cool. I have no idea, Calyx.
Where are you hiding?
Oh dear. Also noticed a few people have asked, why on the earth do you have a dab? Now, there's no specific reason why we've got this on the server, but it seems to be a lot of people like it.
Yeah!
So that's why we've got it. This server isn't a police RP server. Yes, we have got a lot of police content, but we try to push it because otherwise not many people are going to be wanting police. So we've got this add-on called Ticket Book, which is really awesome. Mechanics have got this as well. So what you can do is, let's say, now Calyx said where you're hiding. Now, normally as a role-playing, it's against the rules to just randomly warrant people, but we'll just do this for in-game. So I'm gonna accuse him of rape. So all I do is press E on him, or click on him, and I type in touched me, I don't know, something like that, and then I can set a ticket price. Okay, I'm like, okay, that's going to cost him $1,000. Add reason, this, and give it to him. And it will write it up, and then I fine him $1,000. Now he'll get a little notification on his screen whether he can accept it or deny it. Now he's evaded it, so now I can arrest him if he doesn't pay the fine. So then myself and other police officers will go off on that tangent. as well as this add-on with the ticket book system, if this were to be his car, you can click on it. Oh, okay, that's a government vehicle. We'll just spawn in a vehicle temporarily. Give me a second. Okay, we'll spawn in one of these donator cars. Now let's say this was Calic's cars, and I'm like, you know what? I know this is his car, I've seen him driving, so I click on it, and just like a person, of course. Hey Calix, can you press F2 on that for me, please? Can you press F2 on that and buy it? Normally this wouldn't happen because when you spawn, you don't have it. Calix, here's the money, 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 money. Oh, he's gonna hack it. There you go. Radio, let's try it. Now we've got the police radio as well, which I can get back up. So now that he's brought that car, he bought it. It's more than $25. There we go. Okay, finally, let's get there. Okay, so with the ticket book system, now that he owns the car, I can click on it, and just like a person, I can say, I parked illegally. Right? And I'm going to charge him $5,000 for that, because I reckon that's unacceptable. Oops, sorry, you have to click on this, and give ticket. There we go, I just put the $5,000 ticket on his car. So the only way he can now get into it is if he pay, he'll get this message, and he can either deny it or pay it. Type stop sounding console, Calix. What else have we got on this server? We got our Prism Arcade. Now, not many servers have arcade, but I reckon it's pretty cool. So if you're on the server alone, early in the morning, late at night, got nothing to do, these are just little flash games which you can play. They're just time wasters, but something to do, why not? If you're getting a blue screen, you're going to need to download a little... So if you're getting this, right, just click up here and follow the prompts. We've got chess, fully working chess and checkers, and these are a separate add-on. These are really good, I reckon. So if you want to go here, buy some tokens. Right, I can press, let's see what one I want to play. We'll play Pac-Man. I'm going to press E, insert token, and this works just like an arcade. So it will pop up. I've got a timer, you can insert coins for another 5 minutes. Right. It'll load. Okay, and you just use your arrow keys. Apologies for its lagging, this is because I'm recording, streaming, and I haven't got the greatest computer. But this is fully working, which is pretty cool. These don't require any add-ons as well, so you don't need to download server content, which is great. Let's quit that. What else have we got in here? Now, I'm not going to pick up that because what's about to pop my tires. Actually, show you. It's pretty cool. Police cars can go over spikes. Just a tip. I've configured it so they don't pop our tires as cops, which is great. Pretty sure that's fist gun, but anyway. Yes, we have got petrol, and it goes down in a way that actually makes you leave your house and leave just driving around. You can actually do that, which is pretty great. One more thing I'll show you before I reckon I'll end the stream is our mechanics. So I've contacted a developer, and they've really done a great job. So they've redone a whole add-on and improved it. They're still doing a lot work on it, but at the moment I reckon it's great. So you've got two options. As a mechanic, you can spawn in a tiny little tow truck, which I'll spawn and show you, which is this one. That will hook up to cars, it will lift, or with this little control thing. You can tow vehicles around. We're adding a chop shop in there as well, around the map and everything. So adds another little thing for people to steal cars, and a reward for the mechanic. Also, this is a fairly new thing that the developer's done, is a flatbed truck. Right, now this is really awesome. So with that car up there, let's go up there and see if we can tow it. Now, this is still a bit of dev work. Oops. So it's not perfect, but it's really cool. So we'll come up here. Wait. Oops, got through the car. Nevertheless. So let's say you've taken a car off someone, or the cop is, and the cop's called you up and said, yeah, I want this car gone. You go, yep, no problem. Come over here, press the red button. If it works, should work. Oops. Go. And this will actually unfold. Let me just stop my sounds. This will actually unfold and come down, which is really cool. With this again, you can stretch it out. Oops, sorry. Includes up, on. Apologies. Still coming out? Yeah. I think it might need to come out fully before it's coming out. Not sure why it's going so weird today. Alrighty, you can do that. Alright, we'll come back to that another stream, I reckon. We'll come back to that another stream, but yeah, other than that, that's about it. Oh, there we go. So, even if I've changed jobs, and he's just popped his tires. Even if I've changed jobs, the game of fine, and it will still hold, which is good. Yeah, that was silly of you, wasn't it? Oh dear. But that's about it. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll message a few other people to get those bugs fixed, and thanks for playing. I do appreciate it. Dab out. Oof.